to the grind. Honestly, I'm playing music that I want to listen to, and I don't care if I get muted. This is not an important stream. This is just me hanging out, hoping people show up to talk to me. My friends. Ugh. I'm so tired. I'm tired of this. Trying to make this work. Yes. Meow. Oh, damn. Got a crinkle in there. Shoot. Ah, this project is driving me crazy. Oh, for God's sake. I'm gonna have to fix that afterwards. What is this? Did you get the package? I have a tracking number, but it doesn't tell me anything. No, no, Mom. I didn't get it yet. I didn't get it today. Hello. Welcome back. I am fighting with this thing. Ah! Already got a crinkle, which I guess is to be expected if you're not paying attention. Oh my god. And I'm sneezing again. Why? Why am I sneezing? Somewhere in here. Yeah, it's right here. Luckily it was in a backstitch, so it's not gonna hurt it if I undo it. Oh, God. Well, should have overlocked these seams, but I was lazy. I also kind of thought, thank you. I also thought maybe I should be doing like a double rolled hem, but the seam allowance didn't really give me that option, so then I was like in for a penny, in for a pound, and I wasn't gonna undo anything just to do overlocking on the inside. So this is fine. It looks good. Next time though, I was also like hemming and hawing over like maybe I should just line the sleeves, which I of course also didn't do. But while the camera was off, I did a few things to do some finishing things now. So the sleeves are done. It looks pretty good. So the things that I have left to do are finishing some of the side seams on the inside. And I was also going to overlock these side seams as well. I'm over this. I think I'm going to just overlock what I can here. So this part, so I'm gonna do my snippy again. Sorry, it's a puzzle. I mean, I put myself in this situation. This is totally my fault. I chose this, so I am just trying to make the best of it, I guess. Taking these, I'm releasing these side seams here. And then I'm just going to overlock the whole thing. I'm leaving my ironing pad on the table because I can. Isn't that smart? So smart. I'm just taking care of some scrubbing, trying to work out what to do for tomorrow's free time. I thought you mentioned that you were going to do a sewing project, that you have like 3 whole hours. Can you tell me that? 3 whole hours of quiet you time. Lunch too, so lunch is the question. Oh, that's fair. What's for lunch? Is it like special eat out time lunch or special you make it yourself kind of lunch? hating making it. That's fair. Sometimes we want to treat ourselves to things that we don't feel like making or cannot necessarily make. So I wouldn't blame you either way. Sometimes I've done that. Sometimes I just really want a sandwich from somewhere else, even though I can make a sandwich here. It's just not the same. That's what I had for lunch today, is a sandwich, but I didn't go out for it. I did not splurge for my sandwich today. I'm trying to be economical lately. We've been eating out a lot too, so that's not the healthiest thing. The ingredients, I'm just missing some of the key ingredients that make Japanese food tasty. Same, I don't want to spend the money for just me, so I might just make some karaage, some rice, and grab some instant miso soup on the way home. Karaage. I mean, it's fried chicken, but it's Japanese fried chicken, so somehow that makes it better. They do the two fry thing, you know, like the double fry, where you fry it twice. One in a lower temperature and once more like flash fry in a hotter temperature. It's so tasty. I should have just, I don't know. I don't know what I should have done. But whatever it was, it should have been different. Let's see if we can do it like this. Thanks, you helped me figure it out. Oh, really? I make it a bit more than I should, but I'll exercise tomorrow night to make up for it. I can do all the advanced prep before I drop my son off. Less time cooking, more time sewing. There you go. You do the double fry, right? When you make it? Yep, it's the best. Okay, so if you're ever curious, it's like karaage, it's Korean honey butter chicken. There's a video on YouTube of a Korean lady teaching you how to make Korean honey butter chicken, which is basically karaage. Oh, it is so good. Oh, you should definitely check it out. It's got a little bit of honey. That's not the main ingredient. It just has a touch of honey. It's mostly sugar, but it is so tasty. It sounds amazing. Oh, it is amazing. It is. Lately we've been watching some Gordon Ramsay, and so I've been inspired again to like cook at home and use what we have, because we don't have to overcomplicate what we make. So the other day I decided to make a baked ziti, because we had broccoli and cauliflower just sitting in there, and we're going to be going away for the holidays anyway. So I'm like, let's try to use some of this stuff up. We had like 3/4 of the way full of arrabbiata sauce, and I'm like, well, with some cheese and then my boyfriend suggested meat in the sauce, we can make ourselves like a so-called baked ziti if we got a little pasta and some cheese. So we did that, and we added some like frozen corn and peas that were in the freezer, and just like used stuff up, and like just added a few other things. I put a layer of ricotta cheese on top, kind of like a lasagna. So I did like the baked pasta, or the cooked pasta with all the veggies, and then threw it in with the sauce that had the meat and the corn and the peas, and dumped that all over in a casserole dish. Then did a layer of ricotta and some mozzarella, and then some fresh grated Parmesan. Stuck that in the oven for about a half an hour, and it was fantastic. And we have none left. That was just 2 days ago. It was super, super tasty. I don't know if it was actually a baked ziti, but I was like, close enough. I don't know what else to call it. Pasta casserole. This to wake up while I'm doing this other thing. No. Figure out how to do this, because I messed up my lines, so I'm just gonna have to fake it. Cheap and good. Literally cooked macaroni, cooked ground beef, and a can of diced tomatoes. Our diced tomatoes have Italian spices in it. Italian spices? It's Italian! Like, call it Italian if it says it's Italian spices. Some of the best dishes are just slapped together, yeah. Mac tomatoes. Oh, okay, that's what that is. I mean, if it's tasty, why you want to complain? Am I right? It's the first thing he cooked for me, and we ate it after our wedding. And we eat it every anniversary. Oh, that's so sweet. Aww. Seriously, Cal, you're in the wrong place. This project will be the death of me. So I'm playing music that I don't have rights to, and I don't care if I get muted. I just wanted to listen to Final Fantasy music. So this isn't like an important stream that's necessary to keep in my archives without being muted. So that's why I'm playing the music that I am, in case you were wondering. Not sure if you were, but there you go. Yeah? Why are you so complainy? Actually, our anniversary is 2 days after Christmas, so we're going to stay home, play video games, and eat macaroni. Your mac tomatoes? That sounds like a fun time. Oh, I didn't turn off the autofocus, so I apologize if my camera goes crazy, which it might. God, I really just want to not do this and play. First world problems, right? I just want to play video games all day long. Yeah, I'm going to reset this because for some reason it's doing that thing again. Okay, now it has at least a number that I know is there. I was gonna reshape this or just like suck it up and use what I got here. It's gonna be hidden in the collar anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. I think. Is that what I did on the other side? Yeah, I put it on that side. Yeah, so that's what I think I'm gonna do. I had to think about it. So my boo-boo is going to be okay. We're going to be okay. There is so much damn fabric to work with here. I'm just like drowning in the fabric. Sleeves look nice though. I'm very proud of these. These look really good. Look at how like sharp, or it's not actually literally sharp. It's just super round. I mean, that's pretty good. Okay, so I pressed the seams. Let's see what we gotta do here. Can I put it up on here to hang for a second? It's gonna look funny with the Christmas dress on it. Legit though. It looks legit. I wish I could type hands-free. Yeah, dictation, but I don't know how well that would actually work. Meow! Why? Why you cry? So I think I've determined that the extra, there's like some extra seam allowance on the bottom. It does give it some like self-fulfilling substance on its own. doesn't look very pretty on the inside, but it makes the outside look very nice. Like this is just the right kind of bulk that you need around that corner to keep it nice and crisp. And I figured out a way to turn it too to keep the accordion gathered thing just right when you're turning it. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm liking this. You worked so hard. Aw. You can improve the finishing on the versions after. That's kind of what I figured too. So, alright, so then there's the next step that I need to figure out, which is the collar. And from what I remember, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. This is like remnant. I don't know why I'm looking at this. This piece is remnant. This is the collar. It is one piece. I am still gonna need my iron, but I need to figure out the interfacing for this guy. So it's just gonna have the same color, the same printed collar. Like usually it's a contrast, maybe to match the obi, which I also still have to cut out. I have not cut out the obi yet. But for this, let's see. It needs to be less than, we're gonna do like a centimeter, maybe a half an inch. We're gonna do like a half an inch. So what does that give us for this? Okay, so that's gonna give us 7 centimeters wide to work with, and then however long this is. So I need to cut out a super long piece of interfacing. And it can't be in pieces. It has to be one long piece. Oh, my investment in this bolt of interfacing sure is coming through. So, okay, I need to make some room here so that I have the room for this. I might be able to cut it in, fold it in half. So how long does it need to be? Like this much. This many. Oh no. It pays to buy in bulk, yeah. So this was like a $25 investment. It's only 20 inches wide, but I got 10 yards of it. So it's pretty nice. And of course, it is my Shapeflex. Never will I use ever anything else ever again in my life. Shapeflex, cotton woven, or sheer. A sheer knit. If you use pressed paper, non-woven interfacing, I will judge you. Church of Shapeflex. That should be another remote, I think. I think that should be another remote. Hail Shapeflex. Is that the new one? Can't tell. Okay. So we need it to be this many long, which is here, and 7 centimeters. Gonna mark 7 centimeters along this line to make sure that it's nice and straight. Well, I know what you're doing. Okay, now he's not on the piano. The obi is going to be great. I woke up with no idea of what to cook today. You're gonna prep some chili. That sounds delicious. You have to tie male ones differently, right? Yes, you do, and they are a little slimmer than the female obi. We watched a video on how to tie a man's obi. I can't even tie my own waist ties nicely by myself. You know, sometimes even I struggle with that. And sometimes I get it right if I look in a mirror and I remember like which one goes down. There's a method that I learned for myself. And then when I try to tell people or teach people my bow tie method, it's kind of complicated, I guess. I don't know how to explain it well. But it takes practice, and only you can really figure it out with practice. It sucks. Come on, Bubby. There we go. There. Alright. So then I'm probably going to have to use this again for the obi, which is going to be made out of that silvery gray. So I'm just going to leave this out. So I'll probably end up using it. So there's that. And now we need to do some more ironing. Yay! Yeah. So also, jig is up because guess who's been watching the stream? I asked him yesterday too. So did you watch the stream? I'm like, yeah, I watched a little of it. I'm like, oh, well, pretend you didn't see anything. Long strips are nice to see, though. I know, I got caught. Not that I'm surprised. He's been like my best supporter when it comes to streaming on Twitch. He always asks, are you going to stream today? So it's become a thing. This is kind of like my new job. Hang on, I'm going to make sure that I have placement here. I like this job. This job's fun. I get to do this and talk to nice people. Why did I do that? Don't use Steam! Oh my god, why did I use Steam? It's a habit. It's such a bad habit. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, we're gonna try to do this here. Music's pretty. I never heard this before. I just like found Final Fantasy music on Google Play and I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do that. I don't care. I sewed to Animal Crossing music. Aw, some of that music's kind of cute. I used to play Animal Crossing a lot, and then it started becoming too much of the same. So when that happens, I get bored, and then I look for the new thing. But for some reason, I don't usually feel that way about Harvest Moon games. I like the farming and crafting and collecting bit of it, which is almost exactly the same as Animal Crossing, except with Animal Crossing, you have to talk to everybody. Like, I don't really want to talk to all these NPCs unless they give me something after talking to them enough times. That's just how I roll. So whenever, like, you get, like, friendship points, oh, the newest game is in March, oh my gosh. So every time you could send a letter to one of your neighbors, your animal neighbors, it never seemed to matter what you actually wrote to them, just out of spite for having to do that to raise my friendship level with everybody, I would write horrid, obscenity-filled letters and send them to them, and they would always reply with such happy responses, and I'm like, ha ha, you're dumb. Oh my god! I was always very amused by the fact I would just be totally out of line. Like, if I said anything like that to anybody, it would be so wrong, and you know, it doesn't matter. So I was just like letting out my frustrations on how much I hate that person, and I think they're stupid and ugly, but with more obscenities, like cursing like a sailor. Just my thing. That's how I got along in Animal Crossing. Yeah. Do you not approve, Cal? Yeah, hi, I'm Neko. Hello. We're moving on with this yukata. Trying to, anyway. So I need to find the center here. Let's see. I'm very excited for the new Animal Crossing. Me too. I'm saving up to make it rain on release day. I'm getting a Switch Lite that day too. I want I want to switch, but I cannot. Not yet. Not unless I sold like at least 5 dresses. See if I can do this without pins. I wonder if I can. We have one, but my husband is going to take it on a sail. Ugh. Sailing takes me away to where I always knew it could be. Sorry, I'm a big, huge nerd and I like obscure 80s. It's actually 70s. So this shoulder part is gonna be a little tricky. I can't put on the collar yet. I have to, there's this thing. There's this square thing that I have to put in to the back. It says so. It says so right here. I don't know, I think it's got this really weird thing here. It's a good idea to reinforce the edges of the neck opening. Cut 2 squares of cloth 5 centimeters on a side. This can be a scrap of fabric left over, such as the end cut off when the pattern was first matched. Fold each square along the diagonal to make a triangle. What? Cut off the top of the triangle, leaving a strip of about 1.2 centimeters wide. Stretch the strip so that the long side curves upward. What? Result should look like a half circle or a crescent moon. Why though? It doesn't make any sense. I should have used a different pattern. Oh, okay, it's once the collar is sewn on. Oh my god. Shenanigans! I'm just gonna do this now. I can't, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. We established that, right? Just checking. I'm gonna sew and stop right here where I have the, it's got a slit in it, and then I'm gonna lift my presser foot let me just kind of turn it open a little bit more. Hang on. Okay, let me see about doing it like this. And straightening. What in the actual fuckity? I'm sorry. It's about that time. Carol's gonna be cursing. Get your children out of the room. Folklore Patterns has one. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I definitely need to check out like a different thing. The instructions are, you saw them. You saw them. They're crazy, right? They're crazy. I think it looks like it was done by some Japanese cultural student for a thesis or something, because they are not very good at writing instructions for sewing anything. Like they probably did really intense research on how to do it properly, but as for their instructions, they're shite. And I'm not afraid to say it. So here, I think what I'm going to try to do is stop about 3 centimeters away, maybe a little shorter. We'll see what that looks like first before I continue. Ancient HTML tomes. I know. Who knows? Who knows anything? Do this. So I don't know, you can't really see what I'm doing. So I stopped about this far from the bottom of the collar, and then I'm going to turn it inside out because I have this much free, and I'm just going to do the little square off thingy because it kind of squares off and juts out. So do it inside out first, and then I'll do the other side. Over this this Christmas gift that I'm supposed to be doing. That I am doing. I'm doing it. It's just, god damn, kill me. It's been hard trying to make a Christmas present for Omni here, and then like just, god. I mean, it's coming out okay. There are parts of it that look really fab. They really do. But I am still struggling with these instructions. Yeah, this is gonna have to be... Something's gonna have to happen here. the other side. Like closing up that seam and then finishing the seam on that side is gonna be a nightmare. Whoa, hello. Round, what? Oh, move. Oh, hey, thanks for resubscribing. Oh, much appreciated. That really helps a lot, warms my heart. Thanks so much. Look at me brag. Oh, no. Is that your second, third? That's pretty awesome, though. Thanks. You subscribe to the Carol's Crying channel. Oh, God. I can show you the sleeves at least. The sleeves look dope. The sleeves look pretty darn good. Look at these sleeves though. You see that cool, awesome roundness right there? Do you know how hard that is? And I did like the legit open underarm part. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen a yukata or a kimono, but they are not easy. Ow! Oh, crack. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. It's a yukata sleeve. Did you really? Did you really? You know, like Japanese stuff. You know that stuff. Duh. The loud pop, yeah. I do that in bed before we go to sleep every night, and I always like getting a reaction out of Omni. He's like, wow. I'm like, yeah, that felt good. I love cracking my back. It feels awesome. Okay. So what were we talking about? We were talking about Animal Crossing. We were talking about Nintendo Switches and how much I want one. I have not finished Breath of the Wild yet, and that makes me a sad panda. But life goes on, and there are more important things that I need to be doing. Like, Exhibit A. Alright, for real now. Stop fighting me. Okay, we're gonna go this way. God, I hope this is coming out right. And I said that before with the sleeves, and it did, so we'll see if I can get this. Get down! What are you doing? There's just so much dang fabric. To do PTSD. I want Animal Crossing. Yeah, they were. My friends here were just telling me that the new one is coming out in March, so that's fun. And then my husband liked it. Yeah, Animal Crossing. I never finished the DS one and want to get back to it. I also have New Leaf, and I was telling everybody that like I played it obsessively for maybe like 3 months. because I was interested in like the time and the changes. It's like real time, which is interesting. But after a while, I got bored and moved on to other games, as you do. You know, I'm probably being way too hard on myself about this thing. Considering, like, any mistakes, it's always the same. Any mistakes that you make, you're probably the only one that's gonna see them. What? What? No. Stop it, Siri. Seriously. Nobody's talking to you. So around here, like 2 centimeters, 2.5 centimeters, about an inch. Oh, New Leaf, that was the one. I still play it sometimes, says Melon. Civil Engineers, hello! Hello, friends. And so I messed up a ton. What, in New Leaf, or what happened? I've been really into Pokemon Sword and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, I want to switch, guys, but you know, priorities in life are a thing. I want to play. I like Pokemon 2. I liked it before it was a stupid TV show and a card game. Yeah, I said it. I said it. The new Pokemon looks awesome! Yeah, I haven't actually seen too much footage from it, I have to admit, but Pokemon in general as a game is a good game. I've always liked it. So now I'm gonna have to assess my work here and figure out what I'm gonna have to do to close up this here collar. How does it look on the corners? Hey, that's not bad. Oh, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Alright, so yeah, it is supposed to do this. It's supposed to like jut out. But the question is, this all has to go in there. With a nice little thingy, and then this has to come in this way. So, what do we do, guys? Oh my god. Yeah, Omni picked it out. We got it at Hobby Lobby. He wanted this since Akimatsuri. And so it's been sitting in pieces, and I figured it'd be a nice Christmas present to just make it and present it to him. But man, the pattern that I chose is accurate, but it is a pain in the ass to follow the instructions because it is like an ancient website. Sorry. Sorry. So here's the neckline all entered in here, and then I'm just gonna spread this open a little bit. I don't need this pin in here anymore. Let's see, this is why I don't follow directions. I mean, to be completely honest, I don't usually either, because I know my way around how to put together a dress. So I don't need to follow instructions. But this is different. I've never made one of these before, and I wanted it to be as close to a legit pattern as I could make it. Sorry again if it's doing crazy things. So that's where we're at. The collar came on just fine though. I'm pretty happy with that. So as for closing up the sides down here, I don't know if I'm even gonna do, just make him a dress. Oh, I want to make him something. I want to make him something, not a dress, but I do want to make him like a waistcoat, because I think that would be really hot. I love a man in Victorian garb. I think it's sexy, because I'm weird like that. Oh, for God's sake, what? What happened here? Are you serious? Oh my God, kill me. Why? Why though? Oh, I bet he'd look adorable. Oh, he'd look good in a waistcoat. Not gonna lie. What in the world happened here? Something. Like it wasn't stretched out. Oh. Yeah, I kind of see. Ugh. I did say that I would attempt a thing. This needs to be... This is better. This is better. This needs to be a little bit more in. Okay, so actually I can fix this. I'd like to dress up with my husband too. Yeah. I mean, if they're not into dresses, there are definitely lots of choices for them to dress to match you. I am a particular fan of the Dickensian kind of era, so I guess one could call that late Georgian or early Victorian, so I'm thinking like the 1830s. Men's Regency. I love the Regency era for men. I think that's super sexy. I have an odd body shape. Aw, well, is that why you've not... Have you dressed in Lolita? Did we talk about that? Have you done that yet? Or are you still, like, kind of waiting for the opportune moment? What? Let's see, over here. We're gonna make this, starting here, a little bit... Taper this over. Imagine the Kool-Aid man. Aw. That's a bummer. Well, you're taking strides, right? Definitely working on yourself. Okay, so let's see if this helps it just kind of tapering it, making the seam allowance a little bit wider by like a couple millimeters. Let's see if that helped slightly. Might be the only one who notices. Okay, so I think it's okay for now. Every shape works. Oh, I've got a wonky body too. Oh. Well, you're certainly working on it. And from what I can tell, you're working hard on it. Like every time I talk to you, you're always working out. It's more than me. I'm like super weak. I have no excuses. I just don't like to do it. Man, I'm fine with my shape. I just like to make jokes. Oh. Okay. So we're gonna do this. But we gotta figure this guy out right here. So what do I do? I'm gonna clip this. Cal, I swear to God, I don't know how to help you. And I know it's just that he wants attention. Like he doesn't get that. Ever, right? Ever? No attention ever? Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Why is this such a puzzle? Okay, I think I did it though. I think maybe we're onto something here. I think we're onto something. I'm going to release this part. I'm gonna overlock these inner edges, and then this bit fits in nicely. It hangs a little, but I think that's okay. And it's gonna fit in right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the other side. And now, yeah, that's cleaned up now. So it's got this really interesting diagonal coming in this way. It almost looks stepped too because of the manner in which it was put in. So it's got a nice little 3D effect to it that I kind of like. It doesn't look bad. It's not intentional, but it works out in the end. So for this, so I have it open here. I'm going to be cutting at an angle this way, pretty deeply, so that this part goes in, and also this part can stay going this way. I'm going to finish this with overlocking, and then this is still free now too, because I can do this, so long as I release that one layer. I think this is going to be okay. Just going to make sure this is all direction. And then I'm going to top stitch this. Alright, so now that I've figured that part out, oh, hang on. You always stream after I leave the gym. Oh, last time I weighed myself, I was 182. That was almost 4 years ago after having a kid, too. I'm kind of worried to weigh myself now. And also, Yemneko says, cats always need the center of attention. Yes, especially mine. I gained a bit of muscle, so I don't want to find out the number. It hasn't changed. Go by your measurement, not by your number, because your weight, obviously muscle weighs more than fat, so if you weigh more but look slimmer, it's probably because you've been working out and having a better diet. Okay, so I'm gonna iron this down. Oh, it went to sleep. I'm not fat, I'm just tense. Well, we knew that. No secrets. We love you, Moob. You know that. And I haven't been playing Destiny lately because I just got Shadowbringers for Final Fantasy. And I've been playing a lot of that. And trying to catch up with the main storyline so I can get to all the new places that they added since the last time I played a lot, which was years ago. And Bernardo has been just doing his thing. I should say Omni. Thanks. I love me too. You would say that. Alright, so that looks pretty nice. See about pressing this closed. I'm not gonna lie, this has been a chore. It's been a chore. For a real. I'm thinking of trying a thing, and that is to do a blind stitch. So I'm making sure that whatever this fold is for the collar, it's going over the stitch line so that I can follow the stitch line previous to that and stitch in the ditch. You should get him to wear it on stream. That would be cool. He has to get it first. He has to pry it from my cold, dead hands. After all the work that I put into this thing. Reminds me of the Sims music. You guys remember that? Stream that fight too. Do you guys know about the Sims build music? I actually used to love that music. I still do. Sometimes occasionally I'll look for it because it's so interesting in a video game. Did anybody play the original Sims back in the day? Came out in 2000. It was a phenomenon. A crazy ass phenomenon. Let's simulate people. And now it's a big franchise. It's crazy. I was into it though. I was all about it. But the build music was like kind of new age jazz, and it was really neat. Sometimes I would just leave it on the build. Oh, hello. What's this now? Omni! Oh! Hi, Omni. What are you doing watching the stream right now? You're not supposed to see this. You see nothing? Bye, Felicia. GTFO. You tell him. Well, it's too late now anyway. It's not like it's a big secret. I'm terrible about keeping secrets, especially like presents, because every time I'm making a present for Omni, like I live with him and I'm making a present, he obviously sees me doing this thing. There ain't no hiding. It's just not happening. got your back, homie. Thanks, Moob. You are awesome. I appreciate you. I do. Alright, this is coming along. Now it just needs to be actually sewn, closed, and finished. So, yeah. It's actually pretty darn cool, if you ask me. Can you see this? So it's got this like interesting triangular thing happening, which I guess is traditional. I mean, I'm pretty proud of this. I'm pretty happy. Okay, let's see. We're gonna try doing a blind stitch. So I'm gonna start it. Sorry if the camera is doing crazy things, I'm sorry. Okay, now the trick here is to pray to whatever God you believe in and hope you don't fuck it up. No, it's really just keeping that bottom edge underneath in line so that when you're stitching into the original seam, it's going to be catching it. So here, I'm going to... There is a foot for this. There is an actual foot for this. Why don't I just use that foot? It's called the blind stitch foot. And it is... I think it's in here? Yeah, it's this guy. Okay. Aha! I think I showed you guys this before. This thing. I'm gonna put this on. It's supposed to like separate the little groove in which you are going to sew. God, I hope this comes out okay. I'm gonna start in the middle. You know, one thing that I should have done though is probably like made sure to press this over. Yeah. All right. Help. Now, you know, I may end up regretting this. Let me just do a little bit and see what happens. Hang on. Oh, now I'm pressing the wrong pedal. It's working like it's supposed to. For God's sakes. Or is it supposed to be? That side's not going to be pretty. That is a fact of life. Oh, Cara! Oh, no! Really? On my piano? Oh! God damn it! Oh. God! Oh, man! Jeez. Alright, guys. Emergency! No, she threw up on my piano, so I'll be right back. That was exciting. She's fine. It's just their horking that they do when they have a hairball. And it happened to be right on top of my keyboard. Luckily it wasn't messy. It was easy to clean up. It was still gross and sudden. So there you go. That happened. Fun times. This isn't working very well. Uh-oh, what did I miss? Oh, my cat throwing up on my stuff. Basically, that's, no big deal. This is not doing what I need it to do, so I am not going to use it. Where did the other one go? It's right under my scissors, okay. I'm just going to do it like old-fashioned. What is this? Why is this a thing? get away. Get away from my stuff. Stop throwing up on my stuff. It's just a hairball. So she does this because she's very, very fuzzy. She is fuzzy cat. Okay, I'm gonna try. I think you're supposed to actually close this by hand. I am not doing any hand sewing on this guy. Bad cat. Oh, I probably should have told Omni that my phone broke out before I told him the GTFO. Oh no. Your phone broke. How does that happen? Oh, was he trying to call you? Or what's going on? I'm a little slow on the uptake, you'll have to excuse me. It's not bad. Could be better, but it's good enough. No, it's been broken for like 4 days. That GTFO up there was the first contact I have had with him in a while. Oh. Well, I mean, I can let him know. Don't you have any other means of contacting each other? Yeah, so this stitch line is not supposed to be here. Just so you know, it is supposed to be closed by hand, as tradition suggests, except that we're not doing that. We just want him to have something to wear for next year's festival. Oh my god, I'm getting so tired of this! But it's so close. It's so close. Freaking weirdo if you ask me. I don't know, I message dude and instead of a response he just calls. Oh, I know! I know this. I thought it was weird too, because he would do the same thing with me when we first, like, became friends. Like, we were friends, like, Facebook friends for 5 years, and then when he started coming to my D&D game, I would text him, and then he would call me. Like, we'd only been playing in the game for, like, a month or so, and suddenly he was calling me on the phone to just talk for, like, 20 minutes, and it's odd. Like, people don't usually do that anymore. So, like, all of a sudden it's like, oh, he's calling me. I thought it was, like, something really important or an emergency. And no, he just wanted to, you know, shoot the shit on the phone. And I'm like, okay. It's just a little weird is all. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Oh, same. Yeah. He is cute. No, he's adorable. Don't get me wrong. I liked it. It was just odd because not very many people do that these days. That looks pretty nice. Seriously getting tired of this though. I'm gonna finish these sides before I keep doing the collar, because that collar is killing me. Where's this thing? Where's this thing? We're good. Okay. I'm about to give up. Oh my god, it's almost 5 o'clock anyway. No wonder I'm so tired. I was like, God, I feel like I've been working on this for a long time. I have. That would explain it. Happening? I don't know what's happening. It seems fine, so not sure. Okay, took a while to get used to, I have to agree. Yeah, it was, he's an odd one. Come on. just gonna do these sides and then call it a day. Kind of the same thing that I did with those joins. I'm just gonna reinforce the join with a little back stitching. Shaping up really nice. You should make it in time. I think I should. With tomorrow, I could do the obi. Or maybe I should save the obi so that he can, he's not going to be able to wear this until springtime. And then, like, I could have this presented to him, and then we could make the obi together. He really wanted to learn how to sew. Does that make sense? Would that be okay? Or should it be a complete, like, yukata? It's like, I made you the yukata, but you have to make your obi. I don't know if that's a good idea. So I really wanted to teach him how to sew, too. I didn't want to take that away from him. Now feel bad. Feels bad, man. The fans demand a couple stream. Actually, we were legitimately thinking of doing that. So maybe we should do that, because you already watched me pretty much make the yukata. And he is a streamer, so he has no problem being in front of a camera. You know this. So, is that a good idea? I think that's a good idea. Maybe we could do that. I think that would be pretty fun. What are you doing? Trying to get into trouble? Oh, is it dinner time? Is it dinner time? Yeah, it's dinner time? Alright, the cats have been slopped. Let's see. You can make a kinchaku to match. They are simple. It's just a drawstring bag. Do men usually carry kinchaku? I can't remember if they do. To do it from this side. I thought so. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't remember. Kinchaku. Doesn't that just mean gold purse? Kin is gold. Or no, coin purse. I know some Japanese words. Yeah. Am I playing bobbin chicken? I think I'm playing bobbin chicken. Well, the other things I have to work on too are putting on buttonholes for these shirts. Originally they were supposed to have pearl snaps, but I don't have the things for them, so I could just put some basic black buttons. Then I have instant presents. They've been sitting in my closet for like 4 years. No joke. It's kind of insane. Made them in 2016. 2016? 2015. So yeah, it's been a while. So the person that commissioned me to put them together never paid me. And also took my book, which I let her borrow. It was about making vintage purses. And never got that back. So I made like a bunch of stuff for her. I think she paid me for one thing, but I made these 3 shirts in different sizes that she was gonna have some guys model. She was doing like a Western shirts collection, and she just commissioned me to do the sewing so I'm like the sewing contractor. And then I never got paid for that job, so I ended up getting stiffed and then left behind with these Western shirts. She did leave behind the patterns, so I've been using those patterns and made my own. But man, that did not feel good. Kind of a shitty thing to do. Perfect. Rude. Shirts are a good gift. Yeah, they are. I don't understand people like that. Well, things happen in life and then they don't get back to you, and that's their excuse. I can't say, I mean, I at least try to make good on my promises, especially when money is involved. But yeah, I was just kind of shitty. Just not cool. Alright, so we have almost a completed yukata. I just have to do the other side of the neckline right now, and I'm too lazy to do that right now. It just has to be closed on this side. Ideally though, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go in with an invisible stitch, what's it called, a slip stitch, and since it's already machine sewn on one side, you just slip stitch it to the seam allowance right on top of the previous stitching, just over it actually, so you can hide it, and that way there's no stitching that's visible on either side. It's a slip stitch. But anyway, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to admire my work here as it is so far. And here is the way that the bottom is supposed to look. It's got a nice texture. I actually really like the way that this diagonal thing came out. Remember when I first brought that out, I'm like, I don't remember how this was supposed to be put on here. But there it is. That actually looks pretty cool. What do you think? I don't think it's bad. I think it's okay. It's got this. Okay, it's time for Carol to go play games now. And hope that my boyfriend doesn't make me do anything. I just want to do nothing and play games. Yeah, I think it's pretty nice. I think it is pretty nice. I can see why they're expensive if there's that hand sewing involved. Boy. Alright, guys. This has been my stream. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow, maybe. No, we will. I said I would. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So we'll see you tomorrow. And thanks again for coming over and checking me out. So thanks, Melon, and thanks, Moob. We'll see you later. Bye.